Hello, and welcome to Ask Bellco. This month, we're discussing the positives and negatives of credit cards. And joining us to talk about it is Jared Dreyer, Bellco's Director of Consumer Lending. Jared, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
I'm so happy to have you on the show. We're here to talk about credit cards. And I got to be honest with you, I feel like they have a bad rap. People tell me, stay away from credit cards. It's a slippery slope. But pretty much every major financial institution offers them. So what's the deal? What's going on?
Yeah, that's correct. Everybody's got a credit card today.
I do.
And we've all heard those terrible stories about friends or family who used their credit card like a golden ticket, went out and bought a whole bunch of merchandise, and then struggled over the next few years trying to pay it back with the high interest rates.
Yeah.
But in today's society, credit cards are the greatest tool to building your credit, raising your FICO score very quickly if you use it responsibly. So they're not as bad as everyone thinks they are.
Now let's go over that. How is it that I'm able to raise my FICO score quickly with a credit card? Why is it the fastest?
Sure. Credit cards on your FICO score are counted both in the available limit that you have, how you're using the limit, and how you're making your payments. So if you're using it every month on just your day-to-day purchases and paying it off every single month, it's showing that and reflecting that on your credit report and building your credit very quickly.
Is there a way for young people just out of college, early 20s, to build their credit with credit cards but not get into that dangerous area? Are there some pointers?
Sure. So right off the bat, if you're going to get a credit card, use it responsibly just on what you're spending on a day-to-day basis. If you've already racked up the balances, a platinum, gold, titanium type card is a great way to go because those cards have the best rates in the marketplace today. So if you're going to be paying this balance over a long period of time, you don't want to be paying a lot of interest on it. So you might as well get the lowest rate possible. In contrast, if you're not carrying a balance, I would definitely recommend getting on a rewards card. So that way you can be rewarded and get prizes or travel or cash back based on your spending.
But that's different from card to card, isn't it?
Correct.
What your rewards are? What's the difference, and is there one that's better?
Sure. There's a lot of major card carriers out there today that specialize in just travel rewards or just cash back rewards. Some cards out there will mix the two together and even throw in merchandise and gift cards, which is a great card to locate if you can find one.
Yeah, I like that. That sounds like a great idea. So we've talked a little bit about kind of the difference between the two of them. Is there ever a time, you're talking about paying down your balance every month, is there ever a time or a reason to leave a little bit of balance on your card, or is that something you advise against?
I'd recommend don't leave a balance on your credit card if at all possible. If you're able to pay it off every single month, you're not going to be paying interest in that very first billing cycle. And if you're on a rewards card, you're not paying anything, but you're still earning the rewards every time you're spending on the card.
Oh, that's very true. So yeah, you really want to kind of stay on top of something like that. Now, we've talked a little bit about different types of rewards cards. Now, I assume that Bellco offers a rewards card because they offer all sorts of great financial services. Can you tell us a little bit about how would it compare to your average rewards card, or what should people look for?
Sure. When you're looking at a rewards card, there's three big things to look for. First is, does it have an annual fee? A lot of cards in the marketplace, especially travel cards on big airlines, have an annual fee on it. Second thing is, how are you earning your points? So are you earning it just dollar for dollar on what you're spending, or do they offer incentives based on where you're spending? And third is, how are you redeeming your points? A lot of cards, especially the ones that offer the best incentives, also have the highest redemption levels. So it takes more points to earn the same rewards.
So they may offer you really amazing prizes, but maybe you have to jump through a lot of hoops to get to it.
Exactly right. So you want to compare your cards side by side to see which one's going to give you the best benefit.
Is there, speaking of comparing cards side by side, just out of curiosity, I'm going a little off script here, but is there a benefit to maybe having multiple credit cards?
It depends on the consumer. So if you have, let's say, a small balance you're carrying and trying to pay off, you can have that on a platinum or titanium card. In contrast, if you're using it for your daily spending of groceries, gas, anything, going out to eat, a rewards card is a great way to go. So you could have both and use both at the same time.
You just want to make sure that you're managing all of them responsibly and not basically shuffling debt from one to the other or something like that.
Yep.
You know, I have to say, I feel like I've learned a lot about those cards, but you were talking about incentivizing rewards. Now, I mean, I just get miles for travel, and I assume somebody who with a rewards card gets, cash back on purchases. What do you mean by? Are you talking about further incentivizing than that?
Sure, and let me give you an example using our Bellco Colorado rewards card.
Great.
Our card has no annual fee. And then we offer point rewards based on where you're spending. So you get 1 times points just on your normal day-to-day spending out there. 2 times points on utilities like gas, electricity, cable bills.
Oh, that's
And then you can get 3 times points based on being in Colorado, our Colorado outdoors lifestyle. So sporting goods stores, shoe stores. We even have 3 times points at Walmart and Target.
You know, people love being from Colorado. You're really playing that native angle, which I think is great. So does this also, would this also include public events, like maybe sporting events, or I don't know, maybe concerts?
Yep, our big sporting teams are all included on there.
Great.
So anytime you're going to sport that attire, go out there to a sporting goods store and pick it up, and you'll get 3 times the reward points.
I feel like that is something that more Coloradans should know about. Just for really supporting that Colorado lifestyle. I feel like a lot of people would really jump at that.
They sure would, and take it a step further, because on our Colorado rewards card, you can redeem for the travel rewards, like what you like, the cash back rewards, or you can get the gift cards and the merchandise. So we've pretty much got it all packaged into one piece of plastic for you.
Oh, snap. That's a game changer right there, I feel like. Well, I feel like I learned a lot today, both about the Bellco rewards card and specifically about credit cards in general. So kind of coming away from specifically the Bellco rewards card, but you can mention it if you want to. Do you have any final thoughts or final pieces of advice about credit cards for the folks at home?
The one piece of advice I'd give to everyone out there is credit cards are not as scary as people think they are. If you use it responsibly, pay it off every month, and just use it on your normal day-to-day purchases, you're going to build your FICO score very quickly, and it's going to help build your credit, and that's going to help you throughout your whole lifetime. So credit cards are a great tool to help you on your long financial journey.
Jared, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
We really appreciate it. And thank you guys for tuning in. If you have a topic or a question that you want to see on the show, send it to us on social media. And remember to use that hashtag AskBellco. Join us next month when we are going to discuss what it takes to start up your own business. We'll see you then.